It's trading again. Today we're gonna go over our AMD Swing position, which we opened on October 21st, which was last week Friday. We swung it over the weekend, we trimmed some on the way, and we closed it today for. I didn't close for 140. It ended up hitting 140%, but I closed my runner at 100% here today at 3:50 a.m. And here is the analysis. Looking at the daily chart, we have overall, as you can see, we are in a downtrend here, but AMD tested this trendline support multiple times, and it's been holding ever since. It's a downtrend, sure, but we're at a really nice area of support, so it's a good opportunity to get calls. Not only that, looking down into the 4-hour chart, we consolidated very, very nicely. We didn't make another new lows, and we held above the trend line support here, which means is that there was enough buyers to keep the support holding, and we didn't want to go any lower. Looking a little more down into the hourly chart, as you can see, we had a lot of liquidation move here, and even here. Lots of orders being accumulated by the market makers, obviously. And if you paid attention to my other videos, whenever we're in an accumulation phase like this, you always want the volume to be decreasing. So we do have decreasing volume here. Okay, that's all the orders from liquidation, investors, from hedge funds, wherever it is. They're all accumulating over here. And I took my entry trigger on Friday here, on 21st, right over here. Reason being is because after we got lots of liquidation move, we made a new high. So we got a trend like this, trend line right over here. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. We broke below it short term, but we ended up wicking up. As you can see, we were breaking below this support level, but we wicked above, meaning that the buyers pushed the price right back up with high volume. We get the volume here. Okay. Normally, when you look at other days, only the first couple, or maybe sometimes even just the first and second candles have high volume, right? But at this day, we had multiple candles right at open with huge volume there, right? And that was another liquidation move, and then we pretty much took off there. I believe I trimmed some here for 21% as we went over. When did I trim this? Yeah, 30%. Yes, we trimmed on the same day. Swung over the weekend only because of the volume that we were seeing, and it was about time for the accumulation to break since we've been consolidating for a very long time here. And again, we liquidated this buyers right down here, breaking below the short-term uptrend line, and we pushed right back up. You can see going down into 15-minute, when we broke down briefly, you can see lots of buyers coming in. These type of candles are really significant candles. And because if you were pumping and if you're going to crash right after that, these candles would have been much smaller. And going back out to the 1-hour time frame again, today was even another confirmation for me to hold the trade, because as you can see, 59.60 area, obviously the accumulation resistance here, right? We have rejection 1, rejection 2, 3, and today we broke not only with just the candle breaking, we broke with great volume here. So we broke, and 1-hour candle closed right above the previous resistance. Not only that, we have a red line here, which is a 200 EMA on the 1-hour chart that we also broke through as well. Normally results in a very significant reversal. Looking down at the 15-minute, we first broke. We did a small pullback, and we didn't end up actually going back right below into the accumulation. We held, and we skyrocketed from there as well. What that's saying is that the previous resistance is now acting as a support, which is a good sign for a continuation. If you are still holding, I'll probably take a lot of money off the table, pay yourself. I do still have AMD as 62 to 63 as the final profit target, but the contract expired this week, and we're not going to risk holding it any longer. And you can't really be worried about 100% gains, right? So there it is.